Welcome, sports fans. Welcome back to another very special episode. I'm your host, Joe Mar,
I'm Rush.
and this is the That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and everything sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, and subscribe to That Sports TV. And one more thing first,
Share the video to at least 10 people, then ensure to get us 6 subscribers because each and every one of you guys can manage to do that. Do you know how many subscribers that get us by the end of the day?
Yes. And this is our show, Keeping Up with Reggae Boys. We'll talk about things Reggae Boys. So watching out there for some reason and a couple things in the media. I want to talk about it, have a little discussion. We have a few topics to cover. So let's get right into it. So last week's show we spoke about Liam Bailey and whether we think he should make another move. You know, let's say to a Man City, Man U, Chelsea, getting ahead of ourselves. But Liam Bailey is apparently signing a new contract with Aston Villa. You know, getting a pay rise and committing to, let's say, we don't want to say long term, but at least the medium term future.
Yeah.
They were talking about, let's say, the next 3-4 years with Aston Villa. Good or bad move? Love it or hate it? Talk to me.
I think there's nothing to hate about it. And that much, Aston Villa seems to be a team on the rise, and a relatively not like a super young team, but a team with good average age.
Mhm.
A team that is well managed, well coached. They're a cohesive unit, and they're playing very good football, and they have good pieces in all parts of the playing field. Which is something that I always emphasize on. And I think they'll continue to be good for a while, and I think them identifying Liam Bailey as one of the integral pieces in that, and Liam Bailey feeling at home and feeling somewhere where he belongs. And to have a player in CONCACAF at any team playing at this level is impressive, and to be a mainstay, to be a star, a constant starter, making big money in the Premier League, it's good for CONCACAF, it's good for the nation. There's nothing to hate about it.
Yeah, it is a big deal. The only thing I'd say is I see Liam Bailey as a Champions League type. Honestly, I see Liam Bailey playing in the Champions League year in and year out. No, there are a lot of talented players, there are a lot of Champions League talent players that won't ever play in the Champions League. That injuries are the stars just don't align and them just don't get to play there. With that said, Aston Villa right now vying for a Champions League spot. Obviously, a lot of people say in the title race, I think it will fizzle out. But I do believe Aston Villa have a very good chance to finish in the Champions League spots this year. One of the Champions League spots. No. For the next 2-3 years, will they be able to replicate that? I don't know. I would hope so because I think Liam Bailey should be at a club where he's playing the Champions League.
And that's also not predicated on
Right.
That's
It is
predicated on Manchester United and
Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man U. That's what we expect. The big six, we expect the big six to finish in the top 6 spaces. That's not how it always works, though. We say Newcastle come upset that.
Newcastle as well. We can add Newcastle.
Add Newcastle in that. You get me? I say so. It is not promised. So what we said last week is that Liam Bailey, without saying it really, we really say Liam Bailey should get a club where he's challenging for the Champions League title. Because if they are Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, Man City, what you want, the aim is to win the Champions League. We see. Yeah, you may include Tottenham. Tottenham got the finals a couple years ago.
You have other Champions League level clubs, for example, an Atletico Madrid or Borussia Dortmund or an Ajax or a club like that, who are, they'll be in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I think they're slightly higher than the level Aston Villa is at right now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what
I believe so.
I was thinking more so than a team contending to win the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm just saying the ones that were named.
Yeah.
That's their ambition.
Yeah.
Now, in hindsight, thinking about it, all right, Liam Bailey playing the Champions League Club group stage second round. That's as far as that could go for Aston Villa. Now I wish bad for them, but we have to be realistic whether I like the club or not.
Yeah.
Aston Villa is not a club that I hate. But I think it's a good move. It's a good move. And for the next 3 years, Liam Bailey are 26 now? At 28, 29, they reassess again and see where we're there. Who is to tell if a move I got me in that time? But right now, for now, I like him committing to them at least for the medium term.
I think Champions League for a club like Aston Villa might be an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah, qualification.
I can see them challenging for the Europa.
I can see that.
And they have the coach to do it.
I can see that. And
so they I think they're more than talented enough to finally bring England some plaudits or some honor in the Europa League. because that's not something we used to do often Bayern Chelsea a few years ago. And they have the coach that can win the Europa League. You know, he's proven at that level.
But yeah, even so, the coaches have to be winners. You know, Mourinho with Man U, as I said, Chelsea. The people that have the experience, and who better than Unai Emery? You know, so hey, good move, big move. Obviously, we're not there account nobody pockets, but we love it. They're making tens of millions of Jamaican dollar every month. It don't really get much better than that. They get to use. We love it. You know, so Liam Bailey, congrats on the move. We love to see it. Long may it continue again. Next thing I want to talk about. Obviously, we're going to, you know, just be attacking some topics. Let's talk about John Wall for a second. John Wall said he's not necessarily pleased with schoolboy football and the talent that we have in the country. Now, we've been saying this for a couple of years. You know, that is not the level that we want our national representatives to be at. Now, the under-20 coach is saying that. You know, I'm going to put the article on the screen, and he said that he's comparing. Obviously, he wants to get to the best. You know, when you look at Denmark and teams like that, you know, their under-20 squad value is 28 million. No, I don't know if we can get there, because that is spectacular. Now, you're talking about over half of the squad being professionals.
You can speak about right here in CONCACAF, right in a Mexican under-20 team.
We're talking about pros.
Those kids, them stop the school from 15, 16.
Yeah.
It's not. Like, you reach a certain level, like when Saka was 14, Saka, they're 13 years old, we knew what we were going to become.
Yeah.
We got school because the government said we forgot school. And as soon as we don't need to go to school anymore, we're not going to school no more.
Yeah.
Them definitely not play high school football at 19 years old, I can tell you that. Malachi Douglas, 19 years old.
Yeah, bro, and one of the best players under 20 in the country at 19 years old. We supposed to have looked by as a young player. Look what happened to Richard King. Look what happened to Jamal Topi.
And because he's playing high school football, we're looking at him as a young player. But you are a grown man.
Yeah.
Stop allow the man then to play in a high school football, bro.
Yeah.
High school football is not for men.
Yeah. And obviously we'll go through a few quotes. You know, John Wall said, the senior team assistant said, players moving from schoolboy football into top level football, as in the case of Doja and Mr. Richards, is an anomaly. I really want people to understand what he said. No, when he says schoolboy football and the answer, everybody else say, want to baby garden, want to whisper. Those are the one-offs. You get one of them there every 20 years, bro. It not really ever happen. And we're talking about moving into the best league in the world, and moving into one of the best leagues, top 10 leagues in the world. It not really ever happen like that.
No. Alone, we can think of Gardner, Fuller, and now Dujan
Richards. No, you can't say Shaman Nicholson he moved to a top league. You can't say Shaman Nicholson moved to a top league. You can't say Tariq McGee never played. No, but to become world beaters, it not happen like that. When you talk about going from 17 to 18, you can't then in the country at 18 if you plan to, you know, be one of the best Jamaicans ever.
You definitely cannot be
playing against 15-year-olds. Can't be. And essentially that's what the Manning Cup is. You have a lot of schools where now have sixth form, so you know them are put out 15, 16, some of them are put out 14-year-olds. You know, you beat up on them, you get to them.
Your best players cannot be playing against average Joes.
Yeah.
And that's why I proposed something a long time ago where we have a sixth form league.
Yeah.
A sixth form league, like you want to call it, it's a postgraduate football competition, whatever that is. The Manning Cup has to be an under 17 competition.
Yeah.
You cannot be an adult playing in Manning Cup, bro. It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
You can't be an adult playing a schoolboy football.
Like 19-year-old footballers
and
across the world. If you represent the
19,
country,
school,
you're not there at school.
No.
19-year-olds that are representing their country at the under 20 level or even at the senior level, because man, I said them forget at the senior level.
Because right now, under 19s, there are no 19-year-olds, so they're 18 years old.
18 years old, yeah. And obviously, this is the under 20. A lot of people are saying, okay, Big Sneak, forget to call up the next time. Top talent, big baller. But 18-year-olds that are representing their nation, majority of them are not going to school. Majority of them are not going to school. And even at the senior level, but now go to school and I represent
the nation. Under 17 left. But like them go school part time. And under 17 level. All of them in academies.
Yeah.
Everybody will play under 17. Not all of them, because some of them not even in academies.
Yeah.
Because you think about when Sancho them and Blair Turner got them did play under 17, bro. Them man they are pros, Virgin. Even under 23 setups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you think about whenever him got play for England under 17, I'm sure he's going to. He's a pro.
Yeah. And I think John was say along the lines of schoolboy football, he went, he said a lot in this article. This interview. He said that it's almost like schoolboy football is an obstacle. Whenever we think about international football, he's saying that for that 3 months, you cannot access those players as readily. Even if, because he must say, this is not the case that we want, this is not what we want it to be, but it is the case. Who best players are the players that we are seeing are playing in schoolboy football, are better at the JPL. So, are them having at the pool. But during these 3 months that we want them to come and participate in our camps and whatever, we want to carry them to go play one practice match in the Caribbean or whatever. We can't access them because of schoolboy football. And because schoolboy football is so celebrated, I love it. I'm not telling you, I love schoolboy football. It's fun. It's very entertaining, especially after the second round. But we have to think bigger than this. And, he compared us to, I think, Switzerland and Denmark, right? Uruguay and Denmark. No, more have a little conversation about this. Because he's saying that he didn't just call teams. He's talking about the size of the country, the population of the country, and comparing that to Jamaica. Now, you have to break this down a little bit more because they are ahead of us in so many other ways that we can't just say what we here. Right. So,
especially Denmark.
To the size of the population.
Wealthy country.
Denmark, under 20. By October 2023, 21,000, almost 22,000 senior professionals. We are talking about under 21. The squad market value 29 million. That means all of that squad there, bro. You get me? I say, is that unrealistic for Jamaica?
No, bro, it's under 20. Mm-hmm. It's not unrealistic. Mm-hmm. It's an under 20 competition. That's not a surprise.
We have few pros. And championship are pros.
Yeah, exactly. Like the thing that I'm saying, bro, League 2 are pros.
Yeah.
The MLS, USL are pros. The league in Mexico, leagues in Central America are pros.
And that's great for an 18-year-old. If you are playing in the championship and you're playing actually getting game time,
you go high with the
championship are very high level still. The best league in the world, yeah. But if you are playing
USL at 18
let me keys, or you are playing anyway, Mexico, you are playing Puerto Rico, you just have play football. You get senior time football.
Puerto Rico have
a decent Costa Rica, sorry, not Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. Sorry. You are playing a Costa Rica, you play some football, you play some first team football. That is great for an 18-year-old. That is great. So
and I'll go as far as to say the MLS 2.
Yeah.
Because we have players under 20 in the MLS 2.
Yeah.
And that's the lowest it can
be schoolboy. We don't think if we have a team to represent the nation under 20 and 80-90% of that
come from the money cup.
Yeah.
No, Virgin.
Yeah.
Me take it with the under 17.
No.
Me take it with the under 17 competition. It cannot be. We cannot.
Bro. And under 17 have come from the best schoolboy football league.
Bro, it burn me. It cannot be. And you think about it. You think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about this for sure. The football now grow. The best players in the Manning Cup.
Yeah.
We can play under 17, we'll play under 17. And 1 year later, they'll play under 20.
Yeah.
So it's not like oh you say, all right, yo, you have that group who are playing under 17 and that group who are playing under 20. Mm-hmm. And just the same set of youth who are good enough from now 15, they might just go through and continue with the best set of youth then. Yeah. They don't have a pass out nobody. John Reed one of the best players in the Manning Cup since he was 14.
Yeah.
Brian Burkett one of the best ballers in the Manning Cup for forever.
And when they stay there for so long, what happens?
Same thing Malachi Douglas.
When they compete at that level.
Malachi Douglas much better this season than he was. I think he was better last
season. I was just about to say that. I think he's better last.
And for whatever reason, it might be injury or gain weight or lack of training or complacency, whatever it might be. I think Malachi Douglas had a better season last season. And last season Malachi Douglas was the MVP of the league. This season he was not.
Nope.
It's crazy to me how we are sending schoolboys to play a competition with, let's say, in recent years, the likes of Gio Reyna and Gaga Stanina, just to name a few.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. But also we have to put in the fact that we are years and years behind some of these countries that we are naming the players. No, we have an infrastructure problem. We have a problem where we don't have very good development of the players to ship them out by 17,
I
18.
think it's a culture problem, bro.
Why is it
I
that?
think it's a culture problem. I think we deliberately try to keep the kids in school until 19 to have them play Manning Cup. Because Manning Cup, I heard, this said by a prominent person in one of the top schools, is won by the team with the most 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
And that would mean, you know, a team will have the most players were born after September. We can do a third year in a sixth form in order to win Manning Cup.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah. And that means you have the best players, you have the oldest players, you have the most experienced players, and you're playing against minutes.
Yeah,
especially for most of the Manning Cup, bro. If you're and I not pick on them schools that you know whatever, I don't care. If you're KC or JC or Georges, bro, for 50%, 60% of the competition, you're not getting challenged. For 56, for the one of the group stage, you're not get challenged. It not happen. You get me? Especially when they are playing against Papine and St. Mary's College and some of them schools like Cedar Grove and whatever. You know, them schools have their own problem. But you're not getting challenged for most of the competition. You're not necessarily even getting better. You're getting coached. But you're not get challenged. You're not pushed. You're not see where your talent max out.
Nope.
Because you're not in the situation to see it.
Yep.
You know, so
you're not elevate yourself.
18-year-old
you still have years on the football. You still can do anything you want upon the field. You still have all the time in the world.
The game may get faster.
Like
the game at the same speed.
Like
when Adrian Reed was 14 and he play Manning Cup, the game at the same speed to the Manning Cup when
exactly.
just play a while ago. And how do you get better from that? Now, how do you get to see how good you actually are? No.
Because think about it, bro. Think about it. And we just talked about it with Douglas. Same thing with Reed. Reed at 14, and keep in mind, Adrian Reed at 14 was probably already 6 foot tall. You get me? I say was a big kid.
And been good.
You see,
youngest
as much better than he was then as you would have wanted him to be.
No.
It's not.
No, he's still good enough to start with JPL. Yeah. I would not talk about the man in my baller again.
And he's going to be, he might get ready for the 18.
Bro.
I know where he's going to come the next year. Play Manning Cup. Bro, this Captain George again.
This is not a shot at any of these players. Top ball. As I say, me and you go play some ball with them man, them silent pilot to the fool. Big baller, can't walk in them shoes. That's not what we're talking about. In fact, it's not even the players' fault. It's the handlers, the people, whoever the people are that's running these Manning Cup programs. We're talking about the structure of the competition itself being by ISA, the JFF, the lack of academies that we have. Because me personally think I may have this conversation all the time when I speak about them say student first, athlete after. It depends, and I do think there should be a case where you have athletes first, student after. But if we have a broad brush, everybody then have to say student first. No, if we have and we can develop, football in the country to a point where we have some of these academies having relationship with these schools, or some of these clubs having relationship with the schools where the players can get developed properly. Maybe we then can, by 17, 18, have a pipeline where we can send them out. But if no, it's just a compete for 3 months. I tell you, some of the best players in the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup don't play football after 3 months, after December.
Bro, man, tell you, as in that's a bit different now because them a play JPL.
No,
but
some of them are not playing after. No, a lot of them are. Some of them aren't. Obviously we see where Chapelton Maroons they do with Clarendon College. I did love it. We see where Harborview we do with KC or some of them town school.
My thing is, the reason why I'm gonna love it is because Manning Cup, the season go from September to December, but Manning Cup starting in May.
Yeah.
So for half the year, you're prepared to play against kids. And then for the next 4 months now, you get to play with some big man for a little bit of time. Then you go back to preparing for playing against kids.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best of the best. That's what the best of the best are getting. Yeah. That's what the best of the best are getting.
6 months of preparation to play with kids. Then you play with some man for 4 months. Then you go back to play with kids again. And by the time you reach the age where, alright, you play man full time, you already miss out on them time the way the need to develop. So now that's the level where the JPL level right now.
Yeah.
As compared to when you touch 17, You're not spending 6 months of your life preparing to play with kids. You spend 6 months of your life, you spend the whole year and prepare to play with adults. I think you say infrastructure, all them things that sure them things need to develop. I think right now, it not go fix the problem 100%. But right now, if it's a dramatic change, we need to start make them deliberately and keep the youth them in school till 19. And just watch how much more kids are going to be motivated and how much better kids are going to be developed and how much faster them are going to leave.
Yeah.
We still have kids that leave, but them are leave at 19. Like the Satchwell them and the Zimini them and we still have Pierce them, we still have kids that leave.
Yeah.
Make them incentivized to leave before 19.
Yeah.
And see what them go do. If them coach now tell them foolishness. So give you a next year out tight. So we can win the Manning Cup. Yeah. And find that a human nature, the coach them know and win so them can keep them word. It's a take that out of the coach them hand now.
Yeah.
Make it say if them 17 or older, then they have no more used to the coach them. So the coach them quick for move on from them and go focus on to develop the younger one them now.
Mm-hmm.
And prepare the younger one them to play against picnic. Because them are picnic now. But stop preparing 18 and 19-year-old to play against children. Bro, it frustrates me. Yeah. Believe when me tell you that. Say, as soon as we get them out of the schoolboy ecosystem at 17 years old, the more we're going to start seeing. Of course, we still need the infrastructure and the academies and all that, but I promise you, so one easy solution is to stop have 19-year-olds play against people.
Yeah, I guess that way you'd see, you'd see a big progress right away.
Immediately.
I understand that, and I agree with it. Yeah, we need to do something about it. I don't know if it will be done because people want to see schoolboy football and they want to see.
I tell you, say, the team with the most 19-year-olds are going to
That's backwards. It's backwards. And that's just for you know,
and you know what,
them just want them school win.
The teams with the most 19-years-olds are going to win Manning Cup.
It is true.
Mona and Craig do something different.
Yeah.
Craig do something different than the whole of it because Craig youth them now stay till 19. Mm-hmm. The only 19-year-old them Craig have my team are the one them will just go make it forward. All of Craig's best players right now gone with the under 20 team right now and them now go play Manning Cup so till them or whatever. The only one them where you will see make it to 19, I don't want them probably not gonna make it pro. And I have no problem with, as I said, having a postgraduate league. Like in America, you have that. After them done high school in a grade 11 or in the 11th grade or whatever, 12th grade. But them
you go play for get a college scholarship now.
Them go play one year postgrad. You get me? I said.
You go play for your D2 scholarship. You go play in a whatever the sixth form league. And you make it real. And you go and study that Indian or something.
Them say, them are going to do 1 year postgrad in a high school to try get up them stock. You get me? I say play 1 more year. Mm-hmm. I want them school or half a postgrad program. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, when you're 17, you're going to go to university.
Yeah.
You're going to start university next year when you're 18. Not next year when you're 18, you're going to start grade 12 or grade 13.
Yeah.
You're going to start university. You're going to start playing D1 football or basketball or anything. That's what you're going to do. Yeah. You can't have men play against kids. It's backward because now they're going to play this under 20 competition. They're going to play against man because they are men, but we're treating them like children.
Yeah. Like an 18-year-old is no longer, we can't say he's a kid.
It's not a kid.
Obviously in football terms, and even in real life, bro. 18-year-old, you're a big man.
You're a big
People
man.
get put out at 18. But anyways, January.
That means put them out of the schoolboy football.
Yeah, put them out. Yeah, that's a discussion. People tell us in the comment section, and even in the live chat now as this premieres. How you feel about this? Is January right? You know, is what we're saying accurate? You feel like we have a point?
And bro, even
talk to us.
Even to add, because them say, them love Manning Cup because whatever. I don't think it's preventing the best 90. I don't think it will affect the Manning Cup.
Mm-hmm. It'll be just as exciting.
All of everything where you're putting on the under 19 competition, just call it the same thing. Call it organized.
Just change the age limit.
Just change the age limit. Just move from under 19 competition to under 17 competition. And pump everything else in the under 17 competition. Mm-hmm. Trust me, the quality of football now going to be that dramatically different. It's going to be noticeable to the common people. Mm-hmm. The people them who want to see the most 19-year-old for win, them not going to matter if the football play a little slower.
Yeah.
They just want to know them have the best talent. So you know what them are going to do? Try to develop for them, pick them faster to be the best at that age.
And again,
And
that helps. That helps the cause. Yeah.
so shove them out at 17 and then you work on the 15-year-old so you can come to the next body 17-year-old. So you can win Manning Cup at 17.
And ship him out.
And then we take him after that.
And they
Even
do,
if you
do
have
it
business about him after that,
Rings
you
and
make him in the best possible 17-year-old him can be. Prepare him prepare to play against adults.
And just rinse and repeat, conveyor belt style. No, finally on January, he said for the upcoming matches in February, he's going to use professional minutes as the main benchmark for selection. Again, goes to what we're saying. This have to be the standard. No, January thought that. We need to see it. Yeah.
But which part more get the professional them from?
What the senior league. What the senior minutes in my talk about.
Yeah.
Now we need to see that. But it sounds
we do have pros all over the world
at
under 20 level.
Of course we have pros.
We know I can get all of them.
But these are the forward thinking I like. It might not be implemented the best way right now because we don't have the structure for it and our scouting haven't been great. Yeah. And all of that. We just tick all of the boxes but we need to tick. But he must say the right thing. The man say, I can't connect with schoolboy football because that's not the way it's done at the highest level. So you're not telling me to pick the best 20-year-old, but you're not give me this. This is not what I want to see.
You're not give me kids.
I get it.
Pick the best 20-year-olds, but yet still all of them are play against 14 and 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Them are going to play against, I always say it. Bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very crazy. It's crazy.
I'm being said this. I'm glad to somebody else come and say it right now. I'm being said the thing with you realize the last couple of teams them JBL people scarce few and far between.
Yeah.
As compared to when Suchman did in charge mount a JPL ball away I see.
Yeah.
And people as they call up JPL, the reason I know JPL now. And it's the same thing.
Is a reason. No.
But if a JPL at the level, them have to be 17 years old and playing a JPL.
Mm-hmm.
You accept JPL player for the under 20.
Alright, that's the second topic people are very good debate. Not even a big debate, it's a conversation because we agree. Everything that he's saying, I agree with that, and vice versa. No, another thing I want to talk about, we released a video a couple of days ago, I think on Sunday. A lot of people asking what's going on with Dijon Richard. In case you haven't seen the video, we're going to talk about it, react to it a little bit, and then move on to the other topics. So, make us see what I got.
I think Dijon can be a really special player if he keeps his feet on the ground and he works hard. I think he can have a fantastic career.
We're here with Joe Shields, Director of Recruiting for the Chelsea FC. First and foremost, welcome to Jamaica. How does it feel to step foot on our beautiful island?
No, it's been amazing. We're privileged to watch the boys train and everyone's been very, very hospitable.
All right, and for the people who probably aren't familiar with you or aren't familiar with what you do, can you just give them a brief synopsis of who you are as a person?
Okay, so my background is in scouting and recruitment. I've worked at various levels from youth and now in senior football, looking at talents and helping young people in their development.
All right, just a speck on the map. That's what we are here in Jamaica. Coming from one of the biggest cities in the world, London. What is it that would have led you to this small tiny island that we call our own?
I think as I said before, talent exists everywhere. There's obviously a lot of athletic talent within the country and a passion for football. So there's clearly, as I've seen in these past days, there's a lot of live talent and just the talent meeting the opportunity is the key thing. And in Whisper, you have a very special player with huge potential.
Have you are you familiar with Jamaican talent from the days of Ricardo Garden, who plied his trade in the Premier League, to most recently Leon Bailey? What is your familiarity or your knowledge of Jamaican football, especially as it relates to Europe?
Yeah, I think my awareness of Jamaican talent from the Premier League is obviously there, and a lot of second generation Jamaican.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce
talent that comes through the English academies, and players like Ricardo is one example. His son Shay
Yeah.
For example, is playing in England now and is an excellent prospect. So it's I think football throughout the world follows generational pattern, and now with the world being an even smaller place with travel opportunity and finance, there's opportunities for boys to get into the major leagues. So.
With Dujan basically annihilating any contemporary, especially locally, that he's come up against, how did he find himself on the wide radar of one Chelsea FC?
I think Leon Bailey's probably done a lot for not just Jamaican football, but for the academy here at Phoenix, and then I think that gives Dujan a bigger platform, and he's give himself the exposure due to the level of his performance and the consistency of high level quality. So yeah, I think it's and like I said, with social media and video coverage now, there isn't a lot that you cannot access.
And without going too deep, obviously you don't want your competitors to know what to expect. But what do you guys have planned, and how far do you see Dujan Richards going? With his career at Chelsea and going forward.
I think that the plan has to be unique to him. He has to have the right opportunities, the right pathway in development. He's still very young. He needs time and patience. But I believe in the right environment, he has all the potential to develop into a really good player and maximize his talent.
And lastly, Michael Jordan would have been a pioneer for one LeBron James, and after him came many. Dujan Richards will be another pioneer, succeeding Leon Bailey. But do you see this as an opportunity for many more to follow in his footsteps? Do you think the gap from Jamaican amateur to European professional will be closed because of this move?
Yeah, I think if the more players that can come through and play, the easier it is for the future talents, and then hopefully the greater their investment in the development programs that are producing these players, and that's what they need: more coaches, more pitches, and eventually that leads to better players, and then they need the opportunity. So I hope so, and I think, as I've said already, I think Dujan can be a really special player if he keeps his feet on the ground and he works hard. I think he can have a fantastic career.
And do you think Chelsea can, what can Chelsea do as it regards to developing football locally for us and, being a flagship for Caribbean football? Like what is it that what steps will Chelsea make going forward to help us here as a nation and our Jamaican football?
I think when you have a successful transfer and dealing, it opens people's eyes to what's possible, and hopefully it can help inspire future generations to believe that it's achievable, as I said, like Leon Bailey has done, moving to the Premiership with Aston Villa.
All right, thank you so much for coming here, and good luck on your endeavors, and take care of our kid.
Thank you.
All right. Biggest interview you ever do? No? Yeah? After I interview Liam Bailey.
Yeah, I've done some interviews.
But this up there, I can never interview much people bigger than Joe Shields.
Yeah.
Especially in the football world.
Not yet still.
Not yet, but so far. All right. So he said in the interview, the important part I want to talk about is that you ask him, what's the plan for the kid? When I say, patience, time, he's young, he have more development for go through. That is the person who recruit him, I say, So obviously they wouldn't be able to see this until now. So that's why I'm gonna bring it back. Because a lot of people say, well, I'll go with the youth. But the scout just tells say he have more development to do. Patience you have with him. And in the right environment, he might get it right and be a top talent. Now, if people did see this, they would be surprised at what's going on.
Yeah.
Because the man never say, we are buying for come make a win the Premier League this year. He never said that. You see me? So,
although not even God could have made Chelsea win the Premier League this year.
No, God go with them, man. God go with them. But right now, Chelsea need to do something about themselves. Chelsea need to repent or something. They need God confidence, like at least for try. At least for try. But yeah, the man say, patience with the kid. Him have some development for go through.
He does.
And then we can see the best of him. And that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Again, anybody that expect him to just walk in a Chelsea team, them crazy, them delusional. Top talent, top player. I think we'll get his chance. I don't know if it's gonna come right now. Yo, just coming out of training up at Phoenix every day.
If he doesn't play from now till March,
I'm not upset.
Does he play in the Nations League? For you.
From now till March and him there at Chelsea, bro, then he might forget some under 23.
Yeah.
He might forget some of them, something. Them.
Definitely I play football, I can tell you that.
No, he might play football, he might train.
Yeah.
And even so, I still think of a call him.
Yeah.
I still think of a call him. Because, alright, we now get to see what he might do, how well he might train. But we know what is to come. We know the talent he have. We know same sharp at least. But even by, I suspect say by March,
because
he must have played some football.
He's been playing with the Reggae Boys and he play alright.
Yeah.
And a Phoenix he might train.
Yeah.
So imagine now when he might train with Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Or you want to allow him making lucky and find it. You want this checking with international play?
I forgot. I'm still thinking he can contribute.
You think he might make the squad? Still, like he might show something to make the squad?
No, still think he can contribute on Demaria Phillips. Of that I am sure.
I agree.
So, in the day when he might play against...
And if you ever call Daniel Green just come back in the Premier League, just call Whisper, you know.
Yes, please.
If that you are doing, you know. Like if we are going to Mount Pleasant and call one of them man there, we are going on it. If that you are do, call Whisper.
Yep. It's probably the only man in under 23s that get a national call up, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy. but yeah, so definitely a case where I think come March, Whisper for the end of the team. I still think he can contribute. If not, still an 18-year-old kid, you know, still a lot to learn, still good experience. Because we will need him for this upcoming World Cup qualifying campaign.
Yeah.
It's going to start now, but it's not done for now.
Yeah.
In 2026, we definitely expect him to be something by them time, for sure. Right?
For sure.
So, yeah, in a match, come, play and don't play, we call him, for sure.
All right. Speaking about March, our World Cup qualifiers, let's talk about that for a second. You know, we say without going into the next show, and this is the next show, so let's do it. All right. So, we start at home, I think.
World Cup qualifiers in the summer, June. Yeah, World Cup.
We don't start at home?
March of Nations League. Yeah, we start at home.
Right. So, we start at home. In the group, we have Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Dominica, and whoever win between BVI and USVI. All right, that's happening in March.
No, that's happening this summer.
No.
Oh,
the match happening in March between them. So we are going to know in March.
So while them are playing in March, we are going to play for silverware, bro.
Right.
Canada are going to play Trinidad for Copa. One heap of things are going to go on in March. But we don't secure Copa already. Mm-hmm. We don't need for them a little skirmish with them. Mm-hmm. So we are playing for silverware.
Yeah.
We are playing for trophy in a match.
Big deal. Big deal. You say, you watch it.
Bro, you might see me in Dallas, bro. You might see me in Arlington come March, brethren.
No, Joe.
Believe me, you might see me, bro.
All right.
And at that shirt I'm wearing in the stadium too.
Work your work.
I can talk to Simon Preston and see if something can work out and we can get a little pass or something like that.
And if Simon has a go over mid-team, you know that go. Anyways, now let's talk about the structured competition. We talk about the group with what we expect from the Reggae Boys.
It's a World Cup qualifier.
So this is a World Cup qualifier.
It's a summer we have a start.
Yeah.
Before Copa.
Yeah, we have 6 groups. Right? 6 groups of 5. The winner and the runner-up for each group are advance to a second round of 12. What going after that? I forget to read about it. Each group of 4?
Each group of
4.
4, yeah.
You have 3 groups of 4.
And then
the winner advance
to the World Cup.
To the World Cup of each group.
Yeah.
So 4 advance to the World Cup, obviously Mexico, Canada, and USA already in.
And then the second place them are go playoff.
Right. So if we talk
Interconfederation for the half spot.
Yeah. So no man, then it would have been 3 group of 4 then.
Yeah, and then the second place.
No, it would have been 4 group of 3 then, but a 3 group of 4.
3 group of 4.
Yeah, and the winner.
First place go World Cup.
Oh, 3 group of 4.
Yeah,
it's a 4 group of 3.
3 group of 4.
Right.
First place go World Cup, and the second place them I will go the intercontinental playoff. If Jamaica go to playoff, me change me citizenship, brethren.
No, but then if
we don't get automatic qualifiers to this World Cup, brethren, me done with it.
But let's talk about it though. If you talk about rankings, we are going to compete with, not directly, but and maybe directly, We're talking about teams we think them can get to the World Cup too. We're talking about Panama, Costa Rica.
But I say if all things go fairly, none of them teams not even gonna get in our
We
zone.
don't need to see them.
Yeah.
But may I say, who's supposed to say we are going to just like how we are saying we're not in the playoffs, the teams we are saying they're not supposed to be in the playoffs too. Panama, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Honduras, El Salvador, maybe.
Yeah.
We're not going to make us. Me that say Suriname, or some of them teams we are going to try and make a push.
Trinidad and
Yeah, they're going to try and make a push, but we don't think them good enough. But them 4 teams there, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador, and Honduras, them 5 teams there, 4 out of the 5 they need to make it if you're anyone. You know, and we are not the 4th.
Can't be.
We can't be the 4th. You see me?
But
So
that simply means we're going to have to play at least one out of them. At least one out of them that we're going to beat for the World Cup. But the second round are going to be 2 legs home and away.
Yeah.
Well, the final round are going to be 2 legs home and away. Because really and truly the third round, but we just get a bye for the first round.
Right.
So
yeah,
we're going to play at least one of them top guns there. Out of the 4 we just mentioned, we're going to play at least one.
Right. So for the groups though.
For the second round, which is
our first round.
Yeah.
Just name the teams. How you feel about Jamaica topping that group? Tell me how you feel about it.
That's even supposed to come out of that group with how much teams in the group? 5 teams. So we're supposed to come out of the group with what, 12 points? Yeah.
What you say? Win out?
We're not supposed to concede.
Ooh. So Guatemala.
And we get Guatemala at home.
So we have Guatemala.
Because it's not home and away. Is we play 2 home games, 2 away games.
So we have Guatemala, Dominica, and BVI, US Virgin Islands. You know, you're right. The only team supposed to give
Guatemala at home in a stadium.
The only team supposed to give are probably Guatemala. Yeah. You can't show Guatemala in the hat. We're going to try and make a push.
No, Guatemala never beat. Guatemala since
I've beaten. Me know. But me I say them are going to try and make a push.
Yeah.
Them supposed to finish. Probably supposed to finish second in that group.
Definitively supposed to finish second in that group.
But
them are the only team that's supposed to maybe score points.
But drop. Me not see where we're supposed to drop points in this. Even without the strongest team, me not see where we're supposed to drop points in this.
But a World Cup qualifier.
But we'll have to play with strongest team. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. But which part we drop points in this? When we play Guatemala at home, Dominica supposed to be a win. Yeah. Dominica Republic supposed to be a like BVIR, yes. None of them teams are supposed to pose a challenge.
BVI and USV, or they were supposed to get a team that 12 or 13. Yeah. Dominica was supposed to get 5. Dominica was supposed to get 4 them time there. And Guatemala was supposed to beat easily.
Yeah. So we'll talk about chances to go to the World Cup now. Bro, this is probably the best chance we have in a minute.
Yeah, probably.
It's the best chance.
And mathematically too.
Mathematically, more teams get for go. So 6 teams get for go. We have a very easy group in the second round. We'll go to the third round where we have 4 teams. But we only can have one of the best. We might have one of the best teams.
Best 5 left.
Yeah. One of the best 5 left. If we get Panama, we can't take Panama. We're supposed to take Panama.
We shouldn't get Panama.
Yes, I say.
And if we get Panama, is a reason. Either we
that means them not good enough.
Them underperform.
Right? If we get Costa Rica, we can't take Costa Rica. Honduras, El Salvador, I'm not worried about them.
Listen,
so, World Cup is assured that.
I expect to see Costa Rica or Panama.
Right.
That means either we mess the bed or them mess the bed.
But things
them mess the bed, that means we can beat them.
Things happen.
And if we mess the bed,
even if them don't mess the bed, we can beat them.
If we mess the bed in that group, then we don't deserve to go World Cup.
You don't tell me that. Don't tell me
about
that.
You, bro, if we come second in that group,
you don't tell me that.
If we come second in that group, we might as well. Just no bother.
Chat. Second in that group, me still not need to know. I don't deserve to go World Cup here. I fight until it's done, bro. I tell you the truth. It's man, anything can happen. You never know, bro. You never know what can happen.
What can happen
a weird game
in a bad group?
I say something can't be in a Panama group or a Costa Rica group. You never know. Let me look on them group.
Which should I mean? Them in a bad form. Them shit the bed. So good. Bring them come. I
say no. But that you know always play out that way, there, brother. You know always play out that way, there. Where do you think that?
See it there.
Oh, it's up already. Which screen that me I play? Don't even know. Alright. Flick it over. Can't see what I got anyways. But some people can't see this either then, man. So we'll talk about Costa Rica. They have Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts, Bahamas, and Grenada. Alright, Costa Rica's our group.
Panama.
Where Panama group? Panama have Sita, Guatemala, no, Nicaragua, I'm going to say, Guyana,
Montserrat. No,
Haiti.
No, see Haiti.
No, man, I eat.
That's not Haiti.
Damn.
So that's something where it even matter. I'll be honest.
Yeah, do the man them that, brother?
It even matter, bro.
Belize.
You realize that all of
Belize.
the CD team them up on top? So
Belize.
that to be Haiti down the same. Man,
Yeah,
yeah, disrespect Haiti.
That's a Belize. I don't think we don't flag them now. That's a Belize. Yeah, Haiti. Let's go. Haiti group of Costa Rica, St. Lucia, Barbados, Aruba.
Why you say Costa Rica? Like, what's wrong with you?
Haiti group of Curacao.
Yeah, so why you say Costa Rica?
Costa Rica, me say?
Yeah.
Sometimes it happen, bro. Only put my mind in as a Joey, Only put my mind, man. More time I cannot sleep. Anyways, Haiti, Curacao, St. Lucia, I'm doing a group there already. Honduras now have Antigua and Barbuda. Cuba.
Mhm.
I think Cuba have a second seed. Rough. Anyways, Bermuda and Cayman Islands. That'd be an easy group, isn't it, dog?
So now that the way you expect how much team you thinking I can get, so
And then we have, what is now? Honduras have Suriname, Puerto Rico, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I can't say that I'm not going to try. But anyways, it didn't even matter.
It don't even matter. So
That's a World Cup, you know?
So that's what I say. But as I say, bro, all of this 6,
Yeah.
I will go down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, Jamaica, I go be the highest ranking team. I go there in 1.
Mm-hmm.
Panama, I go be the highest ranking team. I go there in
Costa
1.
Rica.
And Costa Rica, I go be the highest team ranking.
So,
I go there in 1.
So to start think about the next challenge now, which are going to be, let's say,
And
Honduras, El Salvador,
and
Haiti.
Yeah.
We are going to get one of them there in our group. And anyone we get, bro, home and away we are beat them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Home and away we supposed to beat Honduras or El Salvador.
And me drop a point on the road and take a drop on the road against one of them teams.
Yeah. Obviously other teams not the group.
Because I can't get off this at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But in that first round, I don't want to hear about a CONCACAF. No, that's not a thing.
No, bro. World Cup sure. World Cup for sure. With the team that we have.
Yeah.
And me I look on the road to World Cup right now.
Yeah. That's
yo, book my ticket down.
That's why I tell you, say, if we come second our group.
Me live, you know.
Eh?
Me live, you know.
2026.
If you start safe still. I know where it all come from.
Finals, I meant life.
Yeah, we don't know if me are there finals.
We don't know.
You know what your Super Bowl ticket, dog? $6,000 for the average Super Bowl ticket. What do you think for a World Cup ticket?
We don't know.
Finals.
We don't know which part of the market place. But one thing they're gonna do this year World Cup, geographical zones.
Bro.
So they're gonna put Jamaica in one place and they're gonna put
where Florida.
Yes, please.
Put where New York. I really love New York, you know.
The Northeast. Summer.
But they will put where New York.
Yeah. But they will put anywhere them business.
But you know what? It no matter enough for them. No,
right?
I want my wish. The team them whatever go.
They will put you Canada, bridge, you know.
Whoever we in a group with.
Or Mexico, yeah.
Whoever we in a group with. So if
we
happen for them in a group with.
We know some Mexico can play at Mexico. We know some
Spain probably play in a Cali over here.
Exactly.
Spain over in a Cali. They get me and say which of that? They probably have an England group probably there now.
The Northeast.
Yeah, so we probably Boston have a stadium. Boston get a match.
Yeah.
England probably for Boston up in New England same way.
As I say, a whole heap of England, probably New York, Boston, and Toronto.
Yeah.
That's the area right there. So.
Yeah.
So Canada.
Spain and Mexico. Spain and Mexico. Oh God, man. They Cali or Mexico. It's how we Cali.
I don't know how much groups I got there in Mexico. Probably one group I got there in Mexico.
That's a Mexico group.
Yeah.
Wait. Them can't put Spain and Mexico, I see.
No, Spain and be a CD team.
Spain and be a CD team. So that can't happen.
Yeah, Spain and got them own a group.
Yeah, so right now, give us some luck. Move the mind with them in Miami same way. Move the mind in New York same way. More on there and feel the Jamaican energy, bro. But my ticket, my life I World Cup, I don't care all about my life. I'm after there at least too much.
Bro, as soon as the team them qualify,
I mean, go man.
But the thing about it is, when the team them qualify, you can like buy a package, like a Jamaica package, like a.
That's never the problem.
With like
why that's the problem? That's never the problem. The package is never available.
Yeah, but not available for me. I spend my millions to watch World Cup on Jamaica.
No, that means I say the package is not the problem. The package is never the problem. The package that me need to get the package. What make a bingo by 2026 now?
All if me a bingo.
That's
sell my car for that World Cup.
Yeah, say like, no bro, me I got World Cup. Me I got World Cup for sure. I mean I did at least too much. No, the finals, me can't afford that ticket. I mean, I think,
Jamaica they're the finals, man. I got the finals.
but finals are sell out by before you know if Jamaica their finals. You think so?
No,
Yeah.
but the finals are sell out.
People just have book them ticket for the finals before they even know who they're
No,
there.
Virgin, the
Me I
finals
tell you.
not gonna sell out.
By when the finals are gonna sell out?
By
By when?
Because you still have people where like when
Bro,
them
you have
team
people
go
where
to
say
finals,
go to World Cup finals.
Yeah, bro, but you have people where them follow them team and them team go to finals, so them go to finals.
You think that happen? You
Sure,
think that happen?
certainly.
You think that happen?
Certainly.
Bro, I think that
So
sell out by at least halfway the competition.
Why not the World Cup finals this year? You see, it's
Last
massive
year?
Argentina, France
Because only
population. Or even
half of the stadium was Argentina.
Or even down towards the end of the World Cup with Morocco. We see a shit ton of Moroccans in the stadium.
At the finals, man, talk about
yeah, but them
The finals, man,
never
talk
booked them ticket for the semi-final. But at the same thing with Argentina, how much for Argentinians?
You can't book your team. You can't book a semi-finals, but kind of know what in there. The finals is a different case. The finals is an event. You have people who got the World Cup finals. When I got next match.
You sure say you have.
But then again, you probably have tickets. But
yeah.
then even if you have, say in a stadium of what, 60,000, 70, 80,000.
No, yeah, MetLife.
80,000.
And when by the time World Cup comes, MetLife will have
90,000
90,000 people.
90,000 probably sell out halfway before. So midway the competition now you are trying to book a ticket because you see Jamaica depends on hot farm. You are trying to catch a ticket early. You have a phone, say?
Bro, if Jamaica got World Cup finals, I got the World Cup finals.
You don't care where you go. And even when I go, bro, I'm outside in one bar, in one power watch, and then after me I celebrate with Jamaicans.
You don't take a loan.
What?
You don't take a loan.
Bro, don't have a loan for everybody still. You say that make
Bro, this is not sponsored, bro.
This is not fun. Keep him alone, bro.
I'll do it.
Hey, hit me up.
WorldNet. What?
Hit me up.
WorldNet?
Sponsor for the World Cup. You promise me I come back with a couple loans for you. You promise me I come back with a couple World Cup. But bro, I World Cup. They World Cup for sure.
Yeah.
How long we got? Man, are we that? One more topic in there. Can breeze over it and meet our mark. The reggae boys play more matches against local opponents. No, this kind of sound weird. Obviously, the papers have to make it sound good. But arguments are really, I say, the team when put together, the local based team when put together, Jamaica B, if you want to call it, and not even Jamaica C, D.
Maybe D.
You're corrupt in that.
Maybe D.
Jamaica, me I say Jamaica C. I say Jamaica C, I go compete against local opponents. Them play one match already. I think they play 2 matches against Mount Pleasant and Veer.
They play against Umberland
and Veer. Umberland and Veer. What you feel about this?
Good. But
why not? Why not think?
For sure. As in keep some people in. Like, for example, you have a talent like Kai Biggs. Kai Biggs make a bad move against Slovenia. Half a 3 goal off of the back of them and they make few moves. Kai in on my team, bro. Kai in on my team. You get me? I say so.
And then it never get to the team itself and the makeup of the team. I don't want to see in that team, even though it's a C team. But introduce them to the ways of the country. Introduce them to the style of play. Introduce them to the formation and everything. Introduce them to international football. I guess even though you don't have an international opponent, but and the whole system and infrastructure, introduce them to that. No, even in this team, we still not want to see no 35-year-old. We still not want to see no 30-year-old like that. Me still don't want to see that. Me have for the youths, bro.
Yeah.
Me have for the jubi them.
For sure.
And that's my thing there. You get me? I say so the Kaim Diggs, matter of fact. No further, you see if you're there and you play like JPL and you're 19 or whatever, that's what you feel. I just say a thing for them. I don't want to say, oh yeah, such man, I Republic on it and I'm 33 and so put it. For what? Like how that gonna benefit Jamaica in the long run?
Yeah.
That not help with. No, somebody that might be.
Because we beat Umberland and then what?
No, somebody might not be as good as him. Now score as many goals, have some more potential. In my 20 years old, introduce him in the squad.
Yeah, but maybe can get there.
Yeah. So, that are the show. We'll cover a few topics. I hope you guys like it. If you like it though, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to this or that Sports TV. And do one more thing for us, do
share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure to get us 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, you know how many subscribers I get by the end of the day, people?
A whole heap. But for now, this was this or that Sports TV.
Gone.
Yoked.